You gotta love it. Oh no,
What's
if that
up,
works.
guys? Look, you're thinking it's a Monday, right? And you see Tori, but you see me, but you don't see anybody else. This is not Motorsports Race Talk. This is nothing but talk with Jordan and Tori. This is the premiere, and I'd like to welcome our very first guest to our very brand new podcast. Her name is Joelle Jackson. Her stage name is Jaxyn Troy. Jackson, go ahead and take it away, girl.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Congratulations on the first episode.
Thank you.
Thank you. So, hey, Joy, hey, Jax, I want to ask you a question. What inspired you to do what you do, young lady? If you don't mind me asking.
well, let's see. I've always sung ever since I was like really young, but I just kind of didn't have the confidence to do it. But like to do it when I got older, I should say, because I was in like every choir. I pretty much just was always kind of like doing something musical or like playing an instrument, something like that in school. But I've just been like just creative pretty much. I'm not really, I would say I'm not really analytical as much as I am. I'm a left brain for sure, in every probably way. And I've been heavy into like fashion and music. That's all. That's the only two interests like I've honestly ever had. And I was involved in like a fashion design class when I was in high school. That showed me that I did not want to be a fashion designer at all. But it helped me realize that I was really good at styling. So that's
Hmm.
more so the path that I took after high school, which was great. And I still love it. I still do it. But I would definitely say that I don't know. I just always had moments throughout the years. I'm like, dang, like I just need to start singing again or start taking myself more seriously, not really caring about, doubting myself or, um, just having a lack of confidence with it. And I would do things here and there. Like, I remember like one time when I lived in LA, because I went to school in LA. I remember one time I auditioned for like, the Voice, I think. I think I went and
Okay.
auditioned for The Voice. It did not go well, but I just say that to say like I have done things over the years, even past me being more consistent with it when I was younger, just to I don't know, it just kept kind of like pulling me back. Like I just always wanted to do it. And then when it didn't go well, I would just be like, man, like forget this. I can't do it. Just beating down on myself. And I don't know, something happened, man, like in the last couple of years, especially with like COVID. And I was just like, I'm just tired of not pursuing this thing that I want to do. And it just keeps coming back and I just keep wanting to do it. And so I just said, forget it. I'm just going to do it. And I realized like I'm a pretty good songwriter. And yeah, I've just been going for it like very consistently for the last year. And I was telling Jordan, like right now I'm working on my first song. So, and it's almost done. But I just gotta like get everything else together as far as the marketing of it and stuff like that. But I don't know. It just feels like I'm doing what I always wanted to do and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So,
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Never give up on yourself. Ourselves
yeah.
we can be our own. Excuse me. We can be our biggest critics.
Hmm.
But also we can also be our biggest supporters because at the end of the day, when it all boils down to it, it's just you.
Yeah.
You and whatever you bring to the table. And the fact that you dug deep down and went back and doing what it is that you love. And now, like you said, you're just about done with your first single. So I know for a fact on the inside, man, you feel so good right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah, I feel a lot. more like I never would have thought a year ago where I was at the place that I was at, like mentally, emotionally. I never would have thought that I would be where I am right now. And I'm not, far ahead, and I don't have a whole lot going on musically, but I feel like I'm on the path. So it's very cool.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
If you don't mind me asking, past
Wow.
and present, because we don't yet know who's coming for the future. Give me your favorite R&B singer of the past and your favorite R&B singer of the future. It doesn't matter the sex.
Okay. Favorite R&B singer of the past. I have a list, but I definitely have a list. I would say, because the thing is, like, I like different artists for different things, and
Hmm.
so R&B, male R&B singer, I would definitely say my favorite is like Luther Vandross. Um,
All
I
right.
I love Luther Vandross. Like he's just incredible to me. But then like like close, I don't even say close second. Like they're both like at the top for me is Music Soul Child.
Okay.
He's also incredible. Um, of the future, so not right now. Like
Mhm.
I mean, I would like to say myself of the future because I want to get to the place where I am my biggest supporter, like you said. Like I want to feel that way about myself. So I'll say myself for the future. But if we're talking overall artist, TLC, hands down, hands down.
Look at him. Just look at him. Just look
It's
at him, man.
it's not a
Uh,
game. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna
I
tell
mean,
you, Jack.
Tori,
Go ahead,
Tori,
baby.
you should have seen the look on her face when she first stepped foot in front of Chili and T-Boz. She had this biggest smile on her face, like, am I really standing here? I had the same look on my face as well.
Yeah,
It's just like, it's like we woke up from a dream, but we was actually sitting in that
I
dream, and it turned
know.
out to be real life.
It did
That's what
not
I'm
feel
talking
real.
about.
And you were dressed like them in like the Ooh and the TLC
I
gym
was,
era. I remember
yep,
that.
I
And
was, yep.
I didn't put that much effort into what I wore. I just wore a TLC shirt, but I put more effort into because it was a line and they had us lined up. And I just remember thinking like they're rushing people through this line because they need to go on stage. And so I was like, just let everybody go before you. And so I literally was like, oh, like, do you wanna go ahead of me? Like to the point where I was the last one so that I could have my time. I was not playing.
But yeah, and it's like it was such good. Like you can even ask. It was I think it was it chill. It was either Chiller or T-Boz. They said, "Oh, you look adorbs," and Lefto would be so proud, and that just made me smile. And it's just like,
Aw,
that's
yeah,
one of the days I'll never forget.
yeah, literally.
Bro,
This
I
because it's not every
remember
day. It's not every day you meet your favorite artist.
Mm-mm.
I remember Jordan and Jax. I remember that's crazy. JJT. I remember when they dropped their album, and I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember this, but there was a station that came on called The Box or whatever where you had to pay for videos and stuff, right? Look at this guy. But when I heard the song "Baby Baby Baby," man, that was it for me right there, brother. Yeah, that was
Exactly.
it for me. That was it. And then it was the fact that mattered. They were so different and so revolutionary for that time because they had
Mm-hmm.
everything. You had you had the two R&B singers, and then you had the hip hop girl, and they all
Mm-hmm.
blended that so well together. You know, it was
Yeah,
yeah. There ain't gonna never be another TLC song.
I
Nope.
know. Literally never. There
Never. I don't
Nope.
care
never
what
be
you do.
that.
Uh,
So what you got lined up next, Jackson? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, just really focusing on putting this song out. Because I'm kind of a perfectionist, which I'm really trying to get out of that. But I just keep going back and tweaking it and then listening to it, going back and tweaking it, listening to it. Like there's been so many, well, there's not been a lot. Like if you ask my producer, he'll say like there hasn't been that many, you know, edits because I'm like, oh my god,
Mhm.
I just want to change this. I'm so sorry, like, but I just need to change this thing. And he's like, this is literally what I do. Like it, and this has not been like he's had, other situations where I'm sure people have changed it a lot more from
Hmm.
what he says. So really, I'm just focused on that, and trying to be uh more consistent, like with creating content, being online. Especially like now, it's so easy for me to be like my own world and just I don't know how you guys are, but I can be kind of a loner. So it's very easy for me to be like that. But just trying to, put myself out there more and just think of like creative ways to, you know, just, I don't know, just present myself, I guess.
I always remember the most creative way is to stay original because the world's full of so many copycats and remakes. It's just sickening.
In
That's
fact,
that's just true. Hey,
yeah.
I'm trying to remember. Do you play musical instruments too?
Yeah, so I play the piano, not like Mozart or anything like that, but
Okay.
that and I started playing the guitar a little bit. I learned how to play the flute and I used to play the violin, but I don't know how to play that anymore.
Okay,
I,
okay.
do you?
Honestly, I'm so not even gonna lie to you. The one instrument I would love to learn how to play, and it's because of the way it sounds, is the piano. I don't know how to play any
Mm,
instrument, but I do have an ear for good tracks and things of that nature. Because I always tell people, 85% of the time, I'm not even listening to the words. I'm just listening to the track. But if
okay.
Jordan didn't tell you, one of my talents and the one I'm actually being paid for is I'm an executive chef. So that's what I do.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
cool.
do.
How do you like that?
Um, um,
Some of that
honestly,
food be looking good.
honestly, man, I do it because I like to see the reaction of a person's face when as soon as like even it doesn't matter what part touches the first taste bud,
Mhm.
and their reaction is everything. And one of the things I really hold very high is when an older person, a senior citizen, has my food and they tell me it's the
Mm.
best they've ever had. I I um I accept what they tell me and I take it to heart because they've had a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know, I guess because it's like the reaction of people's faces. I guess,
Yeah. Yeah.
and my
It's like
daughters
it's
love it
your
too.
creativity. That's awesome. That's like your creativity. That's how you kind of communicate
Yeah.
through food. That's dope.
Oh yeah, man. Hell yeah. Um, Besides the music industry, what other interests do you have?
Fashion, definitely. I've always loved styling. I've been doing that for I pretty much was like blessed to do them both at the same time when I was in school, because I
Hmm.
went to performing arts high school. So
Okay.
I was like in the choir and doing that, but then I was also in like the fashion design class and then also like learning illustrations, like how to draw fashion figures and just all those kind of components together. But other than fashion and music, I love old people. When you said that about older people like eating your food, like I love older people. I have like a very sensitive spot for older people. I was a home health aide for a long time. And I don't know, I just feel like they're the best people on earth. I don't know, they just deserve
I,
it all.
Hey, and
yo, I don't know if you're like me. Go ahead, Jordan.
some of them can be funny, some of them can just be plain rude. But hey, those older people, you got to
Eh,
give those older people props. They've
yeah,
been through it all. They've been through it all.
yeah.
I love listening to their stories, man. No lie.
Oh
I
yeah.
love
Mm-hmm.
just sitting there, and I have a very vivid imagination. So once they're talking, my mind is already putting me in the place in the spot. And I'm
Yep.
like, I'm just sitting there like, wow, dude, you guys were doing what? they
Yeah.
they allowed
It's
that shit?
crazy. Right. That and it's just like, dang, like y'all been through it. Like I would never be that strong.
Man, I promise you, the thing, man, especially when I was a little kid, yo, it's just you can look in their eyes and you can just see, you can literally see the joy and the
Hmm.
passion, just like partying, the evolution of partying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they'll tell you, an old cat will tell you, why the hell you sitting down? This is a party. You supposed to be sitting, you standing up or something, you know? They like 70 years old on the dance floor, cutting the rug while you trying to be a wallflower, you know?
I know, yeah. They just don't have like I don't know what it is now, but it's just like, they don't have like that fear of like being looked at. I feel like that's
No.
what a lot of people are afraid of now. It's just like someone looking at you and caring. Like, why do you care? Why do we care?
I- I'm telling you, man. Cause like
Hmm.
uh, one day I think we were doing our motorsports podcast, and I was at the grocery store, and a girl was like, you don't mind being on camera in front of everybody the way you look, and I told her straight to her face. I said, I'm gonna tell you like this: if me and Jordan had a professional studio, I wouldn't want makeup because I don't want nobody to look at me on TV and see me one way, and then see me on the street another way. If you're gonna see me in person,
Hmm.
you're gonna see me the same way on camera.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's very true.
That's just the way it is. But speaking when he was mentioning fashion, because it always happens, not always, but lately it has.
Uh-huh.
When you do make it and blow up, are you gonna make your own fashion line?
I I thought about that. I'm like, but I mean, honestly, I don't know. I really just I can't say because I don't want to say one thing and then, God got another plan. But I mean, truth be told, like I just don't care about a fashion line like right now. Like, and you see a lot of people doing like the boutiques and the online boutiques and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, and that's
Mhm.
cool. Like there's nothing wrong with that. I just never wanted to do that. Even when I was like really heavy into fashion, I never wanted an online boutique. I was just like, that's just not where my personal like skills are. I feel like I'm more, I don't know. I just feel like I would rather like put a look together and
Mhm.
see someone wear that or wear that look and make someone feel good and just that's just I feel like how I've always been, but just actually just selling clothes that I could, I don't know, and a lot of the stuff starts to look alike and I'm just like I'm so bored. I just no, not
I
right
got
now.
you. I know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're
Yeah.
saying. I know exactly what you're
Mhm.
saying. Um,
You know, some people that get into fashion, they try to release something, it just looks plain stupid. It's like well, it's true though. Like some people these days, they try to get creative, but their creativity may not please others. You may look at it like, and you thought that was fashion. It's like, but as I've noticed over the years, the fashion just gets weirder and weirder as time goes on. I'm not even gonna lie.
I've
It
seen
If
does
it
some of
was,
those
sometimes.
fashion
hey,
shows,
hey,
bro. I'm like,
hey, if it were up to me, I'd go back to the 80s and 90s fashion. If it were up to
most
me.
definitely,
Yeah. I mean, that
most
was an
definitely.
awesome time for life in general. But I think the cool thing about fashion is it's like very niche driven. Like you can have a certain aesthetic or style and it work for like this really large group of people. It's just in a pocket of like this whole general idea of what fashion is. I think
Hmm.
that like and I just like I said, I just like creativity. I like people who think outside the box. But I just feel like the other thing with that is fashion comes back around every 10 years. So what you see
And
That is
happening
true.
now to a certain extent has already happened. You know what I mean? Like it's already been done 15, 20 years ago. Maybe we just didn't notice it or even like people dressing like the early 2000s. People are dressing like the early
hairstyles,
2000s.
That
Yes,
hairstyles too.
that and those
literally.
rompers. And those rompers. Can't forget the Mr. Brown
Hey,
rompers.
hey, Jackson. There are a few hairstyles I thought I would never fucking see again. I saw one person. I'm not gonna call the hairstyle out. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I saw it. I said, "Yo, is that a motherfucker?" He said, "Yeah." I started laughing. He was like, "What's so funny?" I said, bro." I was like, if anyone hairstyle should have stayed dead and buried, is that one, bro.
Oh my gosh. I can't
But
even. I have a few ideas of who you're talking about, but I'm not going to say.
it's okay. It's not. First of all, it's not the high top fade. It's not the Johnny Gill one step. It's not the Bobby Brown Gumby.
He said the Bobby Brown Gumby.
Yo, I'm crying. I can't.
Oh
That's
man,
funny.
but I'll
He
tell the
said the
truth
Bobby
though, man.
Brown Gumby.
Okay, right. So like, if I were to tell somebody, "Yo, man, you really rocking that Gumby," and they'd be like, "Who?" I say, "Bobby Brown." Oh, yeah, yeah. I had to bring it back, dog. I had to bring it like, wow, really, man.
Every little step I take.
Uh,
Hey,
it's the truth, though, man. I swear, it's the truth. It's the
it was a
truth.
moment in time. It was a moment in time. Maybe it should have been left in that time. I don't know. I can't call it. But I
That
mean,
was
some
for
people pull it
the
off.
that was for the every little step I take video, wasn't it? That little
Yeah,
Gumby cut or something. I think they had
yes,
it
sir.
I think they had what portrayed in the movie where freaking DJ Youngfly was sniffing the shit off of his head. Uh,
Y'all,
Yeah,
wow.
bro. Oh, nah,
hey,
man. It's nothing
hey,
but
this,
talk.
hey, this.
It's nothing but
I
talk.
can't.
Okay, I got one for you then, Jack, if you don't mind. Okay. Are you in the sport of any?
I like the gymnastics on Olympics and the ice skating and the diving.
Oh, no, no, no. Don't laugh. I'm a huge
Okay.
diving fan.
Okay,
I
okay,
love
okay,
it.
okay.
I've been watching it since Greg Louganis bust his head on the springboard back in
Yikes.
Barcelona. No, I just
Oh
lied.
my
Not
god.
Barcelona. I think it was Seoul. I think it was Seoul, Korea when that happened. But it's just something that it's amazing, dude. Come on.
I love it.
Like
I love it.
the combinations they put together, oh, it's crazy. But one of mine, which you'll probably laugh at, but really it doesn't bother me. I love equestrian. The
Oh
horses.
yeah. You don't
That
see
is
that a whole lot
cool.
on
Look at
TV.
look at him. He like, really, man? Yeah, bro. I told you there's a lot of things you guys would never know that I watch.
Well, that's new now. I know that now.
Think about it. Think about it. Those horses weigh like what, 700 pounds, right? Add the
Something like that,
jockey on
yeah.
there. And then sometimes they have to do triple jumps and stuff. Man, that is awesome,
Mm-hmm.
dude. I like
I
that.
know. No, it
I
really
like
is. I do you ride horses?
actually yes. Since
Really?
my uncle, well, my great uncle, my grandmother's only brother, he had been in the stock yard business damn near his whole life, and I think he finally retired like 2 years ago. But anyway, like at a very young age, me and my sister, we used to go to big, huge stockyards. We used to play with horses, cows, rub, and pet bulls.
Wow.
All that
Wow.
crap about bulls are ornery. No, they're not. They're ornery when you tease them. Trust me.
Okay.
Yo, we played with plenty of farm animals, and my uncle actually taught me how to ride horseback. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. I am not that fortunate. I've ridden a horse once and I was ready to be done. Ready to be done. But I love seeing people ride. They look so free and they just look so happy. And I was literally holding on for dear life. I was just like, oh my God, I hate this. This looks
It's
more
funny.
fun than it is.
That's like what my uncle told me. He told me, hold on. Because, like, I'll never forget this. He was meeting someone. It was like 60 yards, right? So we rode slow. Then, so when he talked to the guy, we turned. He's like, hold on. And all of a sudden, we caught the hell out. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And
But
it
yeah,
hurts.
they're,
Like you have to have leg strength.
yeah.
That
I'm
is
like, I
true.
wasn't prepared for that. I just thought I would just get on and it'd be a nice little,
Mm. There's a
no.
there's a few people that I used to work with that has like their own horses and stuff.
Hmm.
So it's like, and they got a lot of them. But I've never been on a horse, but I've been on a pony, if that counts. I guess I
I've
don't
been
know.
on a pony. I don't remember that experience as much, but it was not like the horse.
Oh no,
Say that.
No, no.
not at all, not at all. But one of the cool that they're real cool animals though, man. Like seriously
Hmm.
though,
Yeah,
they
they're
aren't
beautiful.
cheap. They ain't cheap.
Oh no, you gotta have that money if you ride on horses.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yep, and you got to make sure you have the proper attire too.
Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, the proper
Uh,
attire, honestly, is jeans. Nothing else. You gotta have jeans. If you don't have
they got to be,
jeans, you might as well
and they
throw
got to
those
be
pants
Wrangler,
away.
and they
Oh,
got to be
most
Wrangler.
definitely. Got to be,
Nobody
bro.
told me that. I was in the DR and I just had on like shorts or whatever. Like it was like an excursion day. So I was dressed for multiple things. Nobody
Hmm.
told me how to dress for the horse. And I was kind of miserable. Like I was like, oh my God, we're going over rocks and it was so anxiety driven. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Uh,
But yeah, those times, man, I'll never forget that. I always bring that up whenever talking about horses or whatever, man.
Hmm.
Besides music and fashion, outside of those things, tell us an interest. You tell us an interest that no one knows that you like, and I'll tell you an interest no one probably knows that I like.
Okay. So I was just having this conversation with my friends. Like, I love watching. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Nuke's Top Five on YouTube.
No, I
It's
haven't.
literally just a compilation of ghost videos that people send in. Like, I love when people think they have like found ghosts. I don't know why, but it's just so I've watched almost every single video and it's just so entertaining and kind of scary. I like scary stuff, so I just like scary movies and TV shows. I used to watch The Walking Dead, like all that. But something about like real people just being in their house or being like in the middle of nowhere in the woods or something and they see some sort of apparition or they hear a noise or a lamp falls over or breaks or shatters, something about that is just so I just need it all the time. Like I will binge it and my friends are like, what do you do over there? I'm just like, I just watch scary videos and it's just so entertaining to me.
I love that shit. I love that.
Me
No, no
too.
bullshit. Like I will. Let me see here. A few years ago, whatever, in my kitchen, don't matter. A couple of customers was in there, and they was like, "Man, what the fuck are you watching?" I said, "Stories about ghosts and hauntings." And I showed them this one video
Mhm.
where, you might have seen this video, Jordan. You might have seen it too. It was like, a hotel receptionist called security about a disturbance in a room. They went to the room and they heard all this crazy shit. And then the lady's like, no one is supposed to be in that room. It's unoccupied. So he's like, hey, you need to call the fucking police or whatever, right? But
Yeah.
like he went in and he freaked the fuck out and ran out because like supposedly because they didn't show the inside footage.
Okay.
Supposedly like all the tables and shit was stacked up weird or something. And then this is the really creepy part. When he went in, the actual video show like it was a human figure, but you could see straight through it, but the camera caught
Mhm.
it through the waves
Yeah.
walking straight up out that bitch. That was so cool. I was like, yes.
I love
you see,
it.
Yes.
I love it.
I've seen something like that before. It was like many, many, many years ago. It was also I forgot that I was watching like on the I forgot which channel I was watching on, but it literally freaked me the hell out. I think I was like maybe 13, 12 or 13, watching the show, and it was talking about this guy who stayed out there. He just got this brand new apartment, and he said
Hmm.
one time at night he looked out his window. He seen these just red eyes just staring dead at him, and he says there was nobody around there. Then he said it felt like it was getting hot around his building. And he
Mm.
was like, yep, nope, he was like, nope, that's a nope for me. And he says he got out, so he went outside, and there was nobody there. He turns around, the same eyes are standing in his kitchen area inside of his apartment.
Oh.
I said,
Wait, it was
I
getting
said,
hot around his building though?
uh-huh. He said
Usually when ghosts are around it gets cold.
yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah, he was saying it felt like he was in hell because of the red eyes and the
Oh,
heaving
Don't
around. I
open.
was like,
that's a
Don't
different type
open that
of.
up. No, no, no. Ooh, I was about to ask
That's,
another. You know what? I just thought about it. I can't ask that question because this is nothing but talk. Okay, since we're gonna go down that passage, let me ask you something, Jackson. Do you believe that there are places on Earth that are portals to the actual hell?
I don't know. I never even heard that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's real. It's real. You should
Okay.
Let me think. What is it? It's on the History Channel. It's not Ancient Aliens. I think it was something to the degree of The Unexplained or something. Like
Okay.
I watch all that weird. I have the original Unsolved Mysteries with Robert Stock. I have the Ghost Collection.
Wow. Oh, you're hardcore.
I got problems, man.
Do you believe that? Do you believe there are?
Fuck yeah.
For sure.
I believe there are a lot of wonders in this world that
Yeah.
mankind is not meant to know anything about. And when I hear a scientist trying to crack some dimension, I'm like, you dumb son of a bitch. Like, there's a reason why we can't unlock the other 80 whatever percent of our brain. Like,
Yeah.
nah. But yeah, I truly do believe spirits walk the earth. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I
there's
definitely
just
believe that.
there's too many videos. Like
that is true.
no one's not gonna set stuff up for a particular moment to record it. That's too much damn work. Are you serious?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I think
Sometimes they do though. Sometimes they do though. But I really do believe a lot of the time it's something unexplained. Like I genuinely do.
Okay, like
see
let's
it's
just get
like
into it. Go ahead, Jordan. Go.
it's like this. It's like I've seen this video on Facebook and it's like it's people in Gettysburg, right? And it's pitch black. They got
That's the
people walking.
area.
Boy,
I would
And they
never
said
touch that
and
area.
they said they was driving down the
hold
road
on,
and they
Jordan.
said
Hold on, Jordan. What did you just say?
Me?
Jackson, what did you say?
I
Yeah, what
would
did you
never
say?
touch that area. I would never go.
But I thought you like go.
Yeah, I do. I like to watch.
I got you.
I'm not going to a haunted house. I don't want to do any of that. The haunted hay rides, I don't want to do any of that. Don't put
George,
me in the situation. No.
George, she said, just send me the video.
Yeah.
I gotta find it. But
yes.
you look over, you see an empty, you see like an empty trailer, looks like an empty war trailer there. He backs up. Next thing you know, you see people walking. Like there was nobody on that road. You see people just walking, and it's a whole group of them just walking. And then all of a sudden, they disappear when they turn the lights off. They turn the car, turn it back on, and it's gone. Like it is gone. I'm just like, it kind of gave you goosebumps a little bit. You're
Of
like,
course. That's what
You
it's
gotta
supposed
love
to do,
it.
though. Mm-hmm.
You gotta love. Hey,
I admire those people.
there's a road somewhere up north in New York, I think, where it's a cemetery or something where people get chased by this phantom vehicle. Like they turn around to go the other way, and it's totally impossible for this vehicle to pull off the maneuvers that it pulls off, and no
Yeah.
one can explain it. Like, oh man, oh, Jax, we could sit for hours and talk about ghosts.
Yeah, literally. Because I love all that
promise you.
stuff. I love
promise
it
you.
all.
Ooh, it's real out
American
there.
Horror Story, all of that.
Yes, I am a huge Saw fanatic.
Oh,
I
huge what?
love that
Saw? Oh, yeah.
Saw.
Yeah, I love Saw.
oh man.
I
Do you
know.
want to play a
It's
game?
terrible, but I do. I love watching all of that stuff. I'm like, why am I so invested in this? I don't know.
I like Saw because it's like one lady said it's too close to reality, but if you think about it, there are lessons in there because everyone who had to play that game did something fucked up to a regular person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they did.
basically, it teaches you a life lesson. Don't do messed up shit to people because you never know what can happen.
I
Like straight up.
know. I know, but some of them did stuff like they were just being like negligent. And it was like, damn, they still gotta pay for that. They didn't really mean to do it, but maybe they was drunk or, whatever the case. Like they didn't if they were in their right mind, they probably wouldn't have did it, but now you're still gonna get punished for it. I was like,
Yes,
that's kind
yes.
of sad, but I enjoy it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I love that
So
shit.
so we are at that 10-minute mark. All right. So, Jaxyn, do you have like a sample or a snippet of a song that you could sing for us?
Ooh.
So I was like, I can play a little bit of the song. I can play
Mhm.
just like a few seconds of it if you guys want to hear it.
I will
Yeah.
take those few seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna take these headphones out. Maybe that, I don't know, that might help. Can you guys hear me still?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'll just play a few seconds of it and yeah.
Yeah, Gracie, boo boo.
Oh, and the song is called Corduroy Boy. So that's the name of it.
Nice.
Full force ahead, we're on the edge, ain't done yet. Corduroy boy, why you so rough? Protective texture that's over us. Corduroy boy, why you so tough? Taking these chances ain't you and exterior. Okay, that's it.
Ooh, that's got that R&B vibe right there.
I take it. I take it. I can just sit.
Dang.
I can just sit right there. You know what I'm saying? Have the lights a little dimmer. Have my tequila right there. Lean back and just look out a window. Have that song playing and like,
And just
okay,
chill.
yep,
Thank you.
not
I
bad.
appreciate that. Thanks. And I will be putting it out soon. I really, really will. I just, but I did want to share a little bit of it because I haven't had, honestly, any kind of like outside opinions other than kind of like my own, really. So I appreciate that.
Oh, it's all good. It
Mhm.
is all good. Trust me, man. Hey, good voice. Damn good voice.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
all right then. That's kind of messed up because like I'm gonna have that like just going in my head for a while. Like because when you hear something new, you know what I'm saying, and then you like it, this is gonna especially with my mind and how I love music. See, the one thing about what I do is my employer, he allows me to incorporate the things that I like. So he put a flat screen on my kitchen wall,
Oh,
and I
nice.
have I have speakers and everything, and I just listen to music 9 times out of 10 while I'm cooking. So
Mm-hmm. Just zone
when
out.
your thing drops, it will be on my playlist.
I appreciate that. And I promise I will send it to y'all for real. Cause I mean I'm dead serious. It really is gonna come out sooner than later. I just, it's not ready.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm telling you, man. Hey, all right, I owe you one. So, something that a lot of people, especially within the last, I don't know, I guess say 20 years or so, something that a lot of people don't know that I'm into that I can't really the okay, once I tell you, you'll understand that you can't jump in and out of these things, right? But one thing that I'm into is this fucking soap opera. Yeah,
Okay.
for real, dude.
You know,
I mean,
there's
like
nothing wrong
that's
with that.
that's
Which
that's the
one?
good shit. Now I guarantee you this. Hold on, let me see here. Yeah, you guys probably guess them. I want to see if you guys can guess. There
Is
are
it a one that's been on for like 50 years?
She was
yep,
straight to the point. Young and
Yeah.
Is it the
Restless.
Days of Our Lives or the World as the World Turns or General Hospital don't come on no more.
Actually, it does.
Days.
It comes on at,
No. General
as
Hospital still comes on.
yeah, as the world turns
Oh, does
isn't on no
it?
more. Yeah.
Yeah, as the world turn does it, but it's Days of Our Lives.
Okay. Okay.
And check this.
Sheila.
This is look
Sheila.
at
He
hey,
was.
cause like
I forgot about
what was
that.
it? What was it? Like I think it was like I don't know the early 2000s. Can't remember the exact year, man. But straight up, man, y'all go think I'm lying. My best friend, his mom's house was the house to be at between 12:30 and 1:30 Central Standard Time that summer because in my humble opinion, this was the greatest storyline in soap opera history. It was called the Salem Stalker. It was when actually Marlena had everybody fooled and she was the one going around killing people. That shit went on for like 3 or 4 months.
remember
And
that.
I
I
had
remember that.
homies come off their lunch break to this lady's house. We are all watching it with her.
Wow.
Jax, if you ever get a chance to look that up, it's long. No lie, it's a lot of episodes, but it was written and acted out so beautifully though.
Okay. And it's
I
on
remember that. I
Days of
was
Our
young,
Lives
but I
and
remember
the
that, Tori.
Salem what?
Days of Our Lives, the Salem Stalker.
Salem Stalker. Okay. It's probably on YouTube or something, right?
Probably.
If it is, it's a lot of episodes.
Oh
Hey,
But
that
man.
reminds me of
Okay.
the.
I'll try
Hey,
to find it.
Tori, that reminds me of a few years ago when James Franco was on General Hospital and he played a psycho painter named Franco. I tell you what, that was one of the best damn storylines they had in a long ass time. That had to be, I think it was 2011, 12 into 13 because I remember I was in high school when it started. So,
the
because
the
I
biggest
remember,
A long time.
because I remember when I was in high school, I used to watch One Life to Live and General Hospital after, and General Hospital had that. Yep, I was in high school. It was my sophomore and junior year of high school. James Franco was on General Hospital. He played this psycho painter, and he would tag his name, tag his little convict name or whatever, all over places. He had a feud with Jason Morgan. He didn't like him for some reason, and they would just straight go at it. And I tell you what, James Franco killed that freaking part.
bro.
If you get a chance, Tori, look that up on YouTube.
Okay, you send me that, and I'm gonna send both of you this right here. You guys remember I said I love Saul, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, one day I didn't have to go to work for some reason, can't remember anyway. So I happened to channel surfing. I passed NBC. Guess what the fuck I see? I see Jigsaw on Days of Our Lives. And I'm sitting here like,
That kind of
what?
sounds familiar.
I was like, what the fuck? So I think I called somebody I know who watches it continuously. They gave me the lowdown. My boy who plays Jigsaw, he was playing John Black's father. And I sat there and thought about it. I said, they damn sure do look alike. And they talk alike. That threw me for a loop. I had posted it, right? My boss man was like, see what happens when I give him a day off? He's watching damn soap operas. But it was hilarious though. It blew my mind. I never thought I'd see that. Just oh wow, it just blew my mind though, man.
Yeah.
Like
He's a
really?
great actor.
Yes, he is. Very good, very good.
Hey,
So
man.
yeah.
Hey, look. This was fun.
Beyond fun, man.
It was.
Found out
I had a great time.
Found out an up and coming R&B singer has the same interests as me with Ghost and shit. Man, what?
I love those.
Oh,
And I also
dude.
love The Office, but we don't have to get into that.
Fuck no! Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite character now?
What episode is it? That's the question. Because I go
favorite,
back and forth.
My favorite episode is Threat Level Midnight.
Really?
Yes.
I love that episode, but like my favorite episode is the dinner party.
Andy threw. No. Michael's fucking the blow up at his house.
Michael and
Hey,
Jan.
what about the pool party?
The pool part. Oh, after Michael left.
Yeah, Robert California's house when he was getting ready to sell it.
Yes.
Yo, dude, she has to come back, man.
They're terrible people, but I love them all. Like I cried on some of these episodes. Like I love them.
Jordan, she has to come back. We have to have
I tell you what. At the end, At the end of the month, we'll have a TV show only episode. How's that?
Okay, that'll work.
That works.
That will work.
Yep.
That works.
But
Okay,
Jackson,
okay.
Joelle, how I know you as, thank you for coming on to our first show.
Sorry, guys. I had a call.
No, you get.
But thank you. This has been fun.
Yes, it has.
You
Yes,
know-
it has.
Tori, tomorrow night, Motorsports Race Talk, buddy.
Yes,
Bill
sir.
Lester's going to be on.
You muted yourself. Jackson, you muted yourself.
Okay, now we can hear her.
Oh, did she unplug? Hold
I
on.
can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
We can hear you.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
dang, she said she can't hear us, man.
But anyway, she can hear us now, I think.
Can you hear us now? Can you hear us? Let's see here. Can you hear us now?
Hold on.
Anyway, Tori.
Man, it's
before
been
we sign off.
It's been one cool
Anyway.
show, dude.
Anyway, before we sign off, Motorsports Race Talk tomorrow night, we're going to cover the Clash. I'll have highlights of the Clash. Ice Cube killed it. Pitbull
And nobody picked Logano to win.
Exactly.
Nobody. But where do y'all find out who my first pick is, though?
Can you guys hear me?
Snap. Okay. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
But yeah, so that'd be Wednesday. But tomorrow night we have Bill Lester and Shane Lee on. Shane Lee's the Xfinity Series driver, so he'll be on, and we're gonna unveil his ride for the 2022 season.
Oh hell yeah, bro! Premiere. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You gotta love
buddy.
it. You gotta love
And
it.
then Bill Lester's gonna join us for he just celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Oh,
And
yes, he
we're
did.
going to do a special Black History Month segment on him as well. And then, of course, Wednesday's the draft.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So, Jackson, thank you for joining us.
Thank you guys for having me. I had so much fun.
But like I said, we'll have you back again. We'll talk about nothing but TV shows and stuff like that.
Let's do it.
All right. So, Jackson, I'm going to go ahead and let you go.
Okay.
And thanks for joining us.
No problem. You guys have a good night.
You too, yo.
All right. Bye.
So, yeah, before I hit that end button, did you see what the MLB did today?
What did they do, yo?
They're going to allow steroid use in Major League Baseball. They
Man, get the
testing
hell out of here.
They
Get
stopped
out of
testing
here,
him.
man. No, dude, you tripping, man. Are you serious?
Dead serious. Came up across ESPN.
Man, what?
They
You
broke
see-
anyway.
You ain't lying, boy. Fan attendance being in the toilet. Bro, are you
But
shit?
that's I'll send
So
you
that
the link.
basically that means from here on out, home runs,
gonna
none
be
of that
tested.
shit matters.
They ain't going to test them. Nope.
So that means nothing matters now. Then that's
Nope.
crazy.
Yep. And then also it was proven that the Deflategate was all a lie. The dude lied.
Oh, Oh, really? Talking
So
about he
Brady got
lied on.
Yep, he lied about the deflation. The 11 of the 12 balls were deflated, which was a damn lie. It was only one, so therefore Brady got suspended for 4 games for nothing. So therefore we
And
will go to the championship that year.
I publicly apologize because I said he should. I said some crazy shit about it, and I said if he's found out innocent, I will come and say that I reject what I said, and I do reject what I said. That is messed up, man. That is messed
Yeah.
up.
hmm But
But damn though, really? They gonna allow the juice?
it's okay. Then go ahead and put Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens in the Hall of Fame,
You might as well now.
right? But anyway,
Yeah.
Super Bowl is Sunday. I got the Bengals winning it 27-26.
I got the Rams winning a more tighter game. I don't know why people say the score they do just like you just did. One day you're gonna have to explain it to me. But I see them winning, believe it or not, 17-14. I say basically it's gonna come down to a field goal.
Like half the playoff games have been.
And I think Coop and what's the old boy name? The rookie from Cincinnati. What's his name? The receiver.
Jamar Chase.
I think Coop and Chase are gonna set Super Bowl record.
Yep, and Burrow.
Oh man, Joe Burrow, man, that kid, that's a tough guy, man. That's a tough guy. That's a
Yep.
tough dude, man. Hey, believe it or not, bro, I'm not trying to extend time, but they better watch out. Oh wow, these two might be going to the Super Bowl again next year. Because it already been proven who people say was going to do such and such at the beginning of the season. They ass at home right now.
Yep. But
And I.
but I will see you tomorrow night on MRT, buddy. Have a good night.
You better believe it.
Don't forget to tune in to Monday Night Raw.
Oh, I ain't worried about that. That's going to be on.
Yeah. All right.
All right, brother.
Yep. Let me just end this. Good night, everybody, and we will see you tomorrow night for